time today and thought I would share with you these new clamps that I found. They come in a set. They're from Bessey. They're 6-inch clamps, and you can see you can flip the heads and orient them in multiple ways. What these are essentially are clamps for a track saw, but they work well in a festool track, and they're also going to work for me for 80/20 hardware as I modify my assembly table and fixture my peanut jig here. So I just want to make it easy to use that. So let me give you a quick view on these. I think a pair of these were like 25 bucks. They weren't bad, so I bought 2 pair. So this is the main thing I was excited about, the fact that there's a track slot in the head on this side, and you can see there's this elongated piece here. This is removable, but this enables you to do this, where you can slide it into the track on the face of an MFT, and then with one hand you can close it up on your material and squeeze it, let it go, take your material out, and so on. You know, I'm just not a huge fan of any of the clamps that Festool has. They all require using 2 hands, and they're just a pain. And if you're used to using one-handed clamps, it's so much better. So here's one configuration. What you do is you just kind of like the Irwin versions. You push on the end and it pulls off, and you can turn it around, slide it on, and lock it off. And now you have a regular clamp. Now you can use it as a regular squeeze clamp. So now it's really much like a regular, like an Irwin or any of those kind of clamps. You can take the pad off here and use it just like a regular clamp. But you also, by having this extension, you're able to clamp something like you know, around an obstruction like a face frame or something, and get in there. So these are very useful clamps. You could also put it right through a dog hole or a slot in a table and then clamp it like that. If you really want to get some clamping pressure and you don't want to have to put a track, you know, like embed a track in something, but you want to somewhat, you know, just lock your clamp so that it's ready to go. So that very versatile. And